Welcome to the Snooze. This is an edition where you can come back. We like to let you into the locker room, of course, after the show is over. Bud Light Zone Studios is where we're at. John Medani's gone. He'll be back on Monday morning. But as usual, the man around here that we call the Iron Man, Rob Baber, stepping up to the plate, knocking things out the park, man. Hey, why you do your horns like that?
Oh, it's kind of a rock star slash,
I get grief for that. I kind of like doing that too. The reason why I do it is usually when I have my T-ring on, I flash my T-ring while I'm doing it. You can't see your T-ring this way. See, that's not something you would know unless you are a T-man or you're around T-men.
That's what I'm doing. Okay.
I'll show you T-ring here. And speaking of T-ring, wasn't a good night for Dallas Maverick fans here in the state of Texas, and we've been talking about it all day. Rod, however, he picked the San Antonio Spurs in 6 games. I had Dallas in 6. Thought Dirk Nowitzki would have a great series. He did. I think it was the mismanagement of Bobois is the reason why these guys are not taking it to 7 games. Just so you know, a little side note here. In the first 5 games, this guy had logged 10 minutes. Barea had 17 minutes a game. Makes no sense why one of the hottest players in the NBA at the end of the season had only gotten 10 minutes going into last night's game. I think that was part of the reason because he showed last night he should have been playing. Should have been playing.
Was very productive. You talked about the mismanagement of personnel, and you don't have that with Popovich on the other side. I just think that all the advantages went to the Spurs. I think the coaching advantages with the Spurs. I think the Spurs' younger players stepped up. You brought up Bobois, and he was a great young player. Didn't end up playing enough, but look at DeJuan Blair. Look at his contribution. Look at what George Hill gave to you. The young players that contributed. I'm not even talking about the big 3 yet with Manu, Tony Parker, and Tim Duncan. Just too many weapons on the floor. Too many advantages for the Spurs. I just think that's where it came down to. The Mavericks did not have enough horses in the stable.
Now, so the Phoenix Suns actually took care of the Trailblazers, so those two will be matching up in Phoenix on Monday night. But before that, let's talk about this Lakers and Thunder's game that I think a lot of people have on tap for tonight that you can see on ESPN. Who are you picking to win tonight's game, and who are you picking to win the series? Because the series will probably be over by the next time I see you.
It was. You know what? I love this series, though. It's been fantastic. It's been a great series. Durantula. I'm glad these young guys are coming into their own. Youngest team in the NBA. Just so you know, this Thunder team. But I will say this. I think it's the same thing with the Spurs of the best. I think too many weapons for the Lakers. I just think they have too many weapons. Obviously, their front line, very intimidating, very imposing. You got Gasol. You got Bynum. And then on the defensive end, Kobe Bryant stepped his game up. He said, hey, I want Westbrook. And on top of that, you have one of the best defenders in the game in Ron Artest. I love the Thunder. I love that they're young. I love that they're energetic. They're fast. But I don't think they have enough horses in the stable. I really do. I think Phil Jackson gives them a decisive advantage, too, on the coaching end.
So they win tonight?
Lakers win tonight, man. They know when to turn it on.
Lakers close out the series. That's what I'm saying. I predicted 6 games for this Lakers series. And I'm also predicting that you need to come back and join us on Monday. Check this guy out today. Monday through Friday, he's on the Sports Buffet from 4 to 7. We join you from 6 to 9 a.m. to kick off the show. They back clean up. Check us out, your Longhorn station, AM 1300 The Zone.